This is being recorded on October 28th, 2025. At this time, there is a major hurricane, Hurricane Melissa, which is concentrated on the island of Jamaica, and it's also touching part of Cuba. It's the biggest hurricane that has occurred in that area for a very long time, and many people are being injured and killed. There's massive flooding and an enormous amount of damage. Last night, my husband and I, John, had some guests over, and as they were leaving, they passed by John's computer, and he had the front page of the Washington Post displayed. And in real time, they were showing the hurricane, and there were enormous clouds going around, and with these things, it goes around and then it shifts and it goes around and then it comes back and then it shifts. And in the very center of all of this enormous commotion and destruction, there was a black hole, the eye of the hurricane. The eye of the hurricane is perfectly still. And all of the destruction and mayhem and everything that we witness is coming from that center and returning to that center. And that center is perfectly still. People who report having been in the eye of the hurricane, because it's a physical place, you can be there, report that it's not just quiet, it is quiet. Quiet is the absence of noise, but there's something else going on there. It's absolutely still. There's no motion at all. It's completely still. Stillness reigns. And around this stillness, there's all this motion and craziness and destruction. But at the eye of the hurricane, there is nothing but stillness. And the people who were looking at the picture were talking about how terrible the destruction was and how horrible the damage was and how many people were being killed. And I said to them, notice the eye of the hurricane. Because our eye is focused on the results. Our eye is focused on what is going on, all the motion. And we forget that at the very center of all of this motion is perfect stillness. This video is coming from the eye of the hurricane, from the stillness. Your life is coming from the stillness. No matter what appears to be happening in your life, at the very center of it is perfect stillness. It's impossible for anything to occur in this world without this stillness. In my work as a physician, an osteopathic physician, I focus on the stillness. That's where all of the healing comes from. The rest of the world focuses on all of the motion and the craziness and the violence and the suffering and ignores the stillness. So allow yourself to simply be aware that this is all stillness. stillness manifesting itself, and that you are the stillness. This is you. It's never been any different except you didn't know, but now you do, so you have no excuse any longer. Enjoy your life. And anytime you are not enjoying your life, just relax. And remind yourself, God is manifesting in every possible way via the stillness. And so when there is a big hurricane, like there is now going on in Jamaica, and we look in the newspaper or on the computer or the television, and we see all of these clouds swirling around, pay attention to the center, where there is perfect and absolute stillness.